Good evening, good evening, good evening, family. Come on in, come on in.
Mhm.
All right. Oh, something just popped up. I am Robert Strozier, pastor of New Life Changer Christian Center. Next to me is my lovely wife, Robin.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, family.
Yes, good evening, family.
Hmm.
I pray everyone is all right. Everybody is okay. I pray everybody had a good holiday
Yes.
week. And those, I think it's awesome when you can get off from work. It's a
Right.
free day off. You don't have to use no time, but it's awesome. Thank you for coming in
Hmm.
and joining. I see family coming in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Good evening. All right, we're gonna jump right in and get started. We're not gonna be here long. This is gonna be short and sweet, and it's gonna be real quick and easy. And I want to get in and get out
Hmm.
real quick. Tonight, I didn't put a title up there. Because sometimes I don't like putting up titles because we don't know which
Where
way.
God gonna go with
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
so let's talk tonight. And I asked, was everybody okay?
Hmm.
Is everybody okay? Is everybody good?
Right.
God had laid it on my heart earlier today when I was at work, right?
Hmm.
Um, being okay. He put on me,
Hmm.
it's okay not to be okay.
Right.
It's okay not to be okay.
Hmm.
And when I say that, and I'm quite sure you guys know this and heard this, it's okay not to be okay. I'm gonna repeat it again. It's
Hmm.
okay not to be okay. And when that's being said, it's all right if I wake up this morning
Hmm.
and I'm not feeling
Hmm.
1000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling, I may be feeling a little down.
Hmm.
I may not be feeling,
Hmm.
all that super excited.
Right.
Right? I had to learn that and understand that and come to the maturity of that because and understand it in its totality because the way I grew up and the way we grew up, some of us was just get up and just do it, right?
Hmm.
All right, deal with it and move on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's keep it going. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Let's not sit in it and
Hmm.
let's okay, you're not feeling all right today. All right, well, that's cool. All right. Well, look, keep it moving.
Right.
It is what it is. Let's keep it moving and let's you you either deal with you brush it off or you just keep moving and you know what I mean and you you just deal with it, right?
Hmm.
And you won't keep going back and forth. Just deal with it. And I learned, and I had to learn growing and growing in God, getting mature in Him. That everyone we don't work like that, right?
Right.
And I had to get to the point is and understand. Oh, Rob, you ain't working like that either because you're
Hmm.
pushing past it and you're not dealing with the situation.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not being honest with yourself. You're pushing that emotion or that upset, you pushing that down. And what that is doing is that's decaying you, killing you inside, right? And I said, oh shoot.
Hmm.
So what God showed me was, and honest,
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
being honest with myself,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Being honest with yourself,
Hmm.
saying today is not okay. I'm not having a good day.
Right.
But the key to it is this is gonna be real quick and we're gonna be off. The key to it is I'm not staying in that, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna stay in that spot. But what I did was I recognized it
Hmm.
and then I dealt with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Once we recognize the situation and we deal with the situation,
Hmm.
meaning let it go, give it to God.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna get because I could go so many places. I want to keep it short and sweet, real easy, right? Because I know a lot of us we don't want to deal with ourselves. That comes with maturity, and that comes with understanding who you are and dealing with yourself and dealing with your stuff, right? Um, and dealing with the situation, right?
Yeah.
I'm having a situation today. I got to deal with it,
Hmm.
right? You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
I woke up this morning. I'm not feeling good about this situation,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna deal with it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Rob. I'm gonna look in the mirror. Say I'm not gonna be like this. This is not gonna be forever.
Hmm.
this is not eternal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna deal with that situation. And now when I deal with it and allow God to move in it, right? Because you got to put the work in, right? Allowing God to move in it, then I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But what he was showing me, and this is today, he brought that up to me. And I even realized I had done it and matured to that spot. It came from being honest with myself.
Yeah.
Because some of us wake up, you ever notice when people come to work and it annoys me, good morning, and they so bubbly. And you like, you half sleep, you've been fighting with traffic, and they were bubbly, and you like, okay, yeah, good morning, how you doing? But you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You're overdoing it, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Mhm.
knocking those type of people with the personality, but I am on some because I don't feel like it. Because of stuff you may be dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I had to learn, and God has shown me that I got to deal with it. I got to say, nah, today ain't good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to fix that situation. I'm going to change that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to get better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And this won't last forever.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we must understand that and learn that.
Yes.
It's okay not to be okay.
Yes.
But the point is, do
Don't
not
stay
stay in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Be honest with yourself
Mm-hmm.
and deal with the situation. Either you're going to give it to God or you're going to hold on to it.
Yes.
I hope y'all get what I'm saying and understanding that, because that's dealing with self.
Mm-hmm.
And once you deal with self, oh man, it makes things so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I try to get it out that it can be explained,
Mm-hmm.
in detail, but it's the only way I can get it out. That's the only way.
One way to say it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
'cause-
It's just plain talk.
Right.
Because we deal with so much in life. We put on faces all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We put on facades all the time for others,
Mm-hmm.
but we're damaging ourselves in the process. We're killing ourselves in the process. We keep the more masks and cover-ups that we put on,
Mm-hmm.
we're just weighing ourselves down instead of dealing with the situation
Mm-hmm.
and being honest with the situation and saying, no, I'm not feeling good today.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not okay. I'm in a bad headspace.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good today.
Yeah.
Stuff is coming up. I'm not good. Okay, now you didn't set it.
Yep.
You didn't put it out.
Yep.
It's not good. I'm not feeling 100% today. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And I can give it to God
Mm-hmm.
and say, God, I want this gone. I'm not going to be like this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And even on that note, and I'm gonna add to that, even if you have to seek medical attention, far as
Mm-hmm.
therapy,
Mm-hmm.
I was against it I was against it.
Mm-hmm.
I was against it. I was against all that. What you call it? What you call them?
And psychologists and
No, what you call them? It was a little name, a nickname.
Shrink.
Yeah, I was against that. I used to hear that back in the
Mhm,
day, especially as
mhm.
black males. Nah, I ain't messing with no shrink.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have to do that, then you have to talk it out and
Mhm.
get it out of you. You can't sit there and hold it, and every day you put on a front, act like everything is 1,000, and it's
Mhm.
not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then it comes out.
Mhm.
It comes out in other ways. Then you putting on fake fronts and fakeness for loved ones, for friends, so people can assume that you're all right, but you're really falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody sees that you're falling apart, but you won't be honest and say, nah, I'm not doing good today.
Yeah.
Stuff is going haywire. My mind is not where it should be. But I'm working on this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a daily process. It's not just one day and then it's all gone. And in that, you get strength. How can I say it? I'm trying to give you how I feel. I'm trying to express it. In that, being honest with it, giving to God
Mm-hmm.
and going through it, you get strength in killing it when stuff do real.
Yes.
You understand? Because now, when I wake up, and even if the situation is not 100,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, let me rephrase that. I wake up, I know the situation is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not in it, and I'm not sad about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, because I know my God has it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's already done and it's taken care of.
That's right.
And I'm not gonna sit there and that comes from maturity. That comes from
Mm-hmm.
growing in him. I'm not gonna sit in it, and I'm not gonna ponder in it, and then it's not gonna fester.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going through the situation. I'm going through even like now.
Mm-hmm.
The other car's messing up. That
Mhm.
blows me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't like the vehicles to be off. It's an older car, it's acting
Mhm.
silly.
Mhm.
The brake lights on, even when the car ain't on.
Yeah.
Right, that annoys me. I don't like vehicles to be off. I don't like the engine to be off.
Yeah.
Stuff ain't running right. Right? Then it
Mhm.
costs a boatload of money to get it fixed.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit and let that beat me down. I know my
Mhm.
God got it.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
And in that whole process, I'm like, okay, he's gonna work it out.
Mhm.
He got this. Because we need multiple vehicles to
Yes.
function.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I know it may sound confusing,
Mm-mm.
but what I'm saying is it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
But do not stay in that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stay in that process. Move.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with the situation. Call it out and speak it,
Mm-hmm.
and give it to God and say, I don't want to be in this no more.
Right.
That's over and done with.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all get what I'm saying.
And then, like, one of the major things, just being, and I'm the first person to put my hand up to say, being one of those persons prior to, just putting on a face, because that's what you were kind of taught to do, like you were saying. You know what I'm saying? You just taught, just deal with it, go with it, fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that anymore. Let me say, when you know better, you do better. But saying it, like you mentioned, out, you know what I'm saying, changes things a bit. I actually remember the moment when I was like, I don't like that. This makes me sad. It makes me angry. It does this. So that's a negative. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and then that was a problem for others. It was a problem for others. But I remember with me saying it, now I felt more bolder, if that's a word, the next time I needed to stand up for myself. Because it's kind of like you're standing up for yourself finally. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I will never forget that moment when I just kind of felt like, hey, I don't like doing this. And I'm not feeling this kind, this makes me feel some kind of way. It puts me in a place, you know what I'm saying? Because we do that too. Although we may be going through something, but then other stuff that we deal with can put us in a funk or can put you in a place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, family, friends, they have a tendency, they can do stuff and just kind of get you, palatable for them, because I feel like that's how it is, because you get kind of put in this box, like, this is what we do, this is what we like, so you stay over here. And when you step outside that box, mm-hmm. now it's a problem. Mm-hmm. So it causes a situation, and then you're feeling some kind of way inside. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting? Mm-hmm. So now you got to figure out how to manage around your folks, mm-hmm. because they don't like now your new whatever it is, maybe a new look. It may be a new, you don't want to do that. No, I'm not coming over here no more for no more dinners. I'm not doing this, or whatever it is. But what I'm saying is those things are also where you need to be real with yourself, mm-hmm. and be like, if you don't like this, stand up for yourself and say, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. And and be one with it. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, when I did that, I felt like, oh my goodness, let somebody ask me something else, because I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I ain't doing none of that. Never, no more, and it just gave me like, I don't know, just made me bold to say, oh my gosh, I feel so good. Mm-hmm. So now, and guess what it did? It made them know, don't ask her that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I don't have to deal with, I know when I get over here, they going to ask me this, they going to say that, da, 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 da. I don't have to do that no more, because I'm not going over there. Right. And they know, don't even ask. And so that used to put me in a place, and it kept me in a place. Mm-hmm. So then now and then the holidays will come up, and I got anxiety. around the holidays because I was going to have to feel that, you feel that feeling.
Right.
And it just puts you in a place like, I'm telling you, like what you were saying, it's okay to not be okay. That is like, that can go so broad, like you were saying, you're trying to keep it right here. But I just wanted to mention that because I know, because, as we were talking today, I just wanted to make mention, just like it's so important for you to stand for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And who you are, and be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what people think or how they feel about it, because you are the one that have to deal with that. If you don't want to do something, just say, nah, I ain't, not this time. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And then guess what? Now you don't have to worry about that again. When you're giving people open answers, now that forces them to come back and keep asking you and that just keep putting you in a funk. I can talk about this all day, y'all, because it was me. You understand what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh my gosh, I don't do that no more. So now I have no problem saying, nah, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Now, daggone well I ain't doing that. But thanks for the offer. You know what I mean? And it's so freeing. It's so refreshing. And it gives you, like I said, it gives you that boldness to be able to stand up for yourself in anything. That one moment gave me boldness across the rest of everything I do. Work, play, you know what I'm saying, with everything. Because when you put yourself in a box and you get yourself in a funky place and you putting this face on, that face changes from here to the children, to the family, to work, to church, to this, to that, to this set of friends, that, you know what I mean? Like that was exhausting. That was exhausting. And when I could actually be me, yep, I lost a lot of friends. They dropped off, but they respect me.
You right, and you're not right because you're not being fake. You being honest. But don't get it misconstrued of being, because some people feel like I'm gonna be honest and be hurtful.
No, don't be hurtful. That's not
because
they
be honest and they want to put down others. You know what I mean? And dog, yeah.
That's not what we
and then sometimes that comes out and people sometimes misconstrue that like I'm brutally honest. Like no. You're being mean and spiteful.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's different.
But when I'm honest with myself, you understand what I'm saying? And dealing with Rob and being honest, like you just said, for instance, something like that. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Right? I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna decline on that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting off, well, I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, I figure it, then you're not being straightforward because already if you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, right? Yeah, you don't have no, all that.
Right, your true you.
Yeah, but it boils down to being honest with yourself. We lie to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And then in return, it comes out and you see it like, oh, they're not real. They're not being true. When you come with your authentic, genuine self,
oh my goodness,
it's so much possible to put on the line. Freedom. It is so freeing.
Yeah.
I don't have to put on a front for you.
Nope.
I don't care what you think about
Doesn't
me.
matter.
You can talk about me. As when you was little, it said sticks and stones may break your bones, but words they can't do nothing to me, right? You can talk, but in me, right here, in this space right here, in here, and then that organ that controls the whole physical vessel,
right?
That thing that controls everything, that's clear. Man, that is so, I am so calm. I feel so good. And I try to express the feeling. It's like the peppermint patty commercial.
Right. You can breathe too.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I can be myself without no extra. I'm not explaining myself. I don't have to read you or give you my list or my resume because I can care less what you think about me. If we're going to communicate, let's communicate as human beings, as one-on-one. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to run down what I did, where I'm from, my background. Resume is not a job interview. You know what I mean? I don't want to go off topic, but you hear what I'm saying? It is freeing in that because I'm speaking as myself. This is we talking. You understand what I'm saying? And then when I don't want to, like you said, family, the family can be the worst.
Yes.
Because then you feel obligated to do that.
Yes.
No, I'm an individual. I'm not doing that because I feel uncomfortable in this setting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sit in this setting because then I'm lying to myself.
Oh my goodness.
And I can't be genuine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it spills over.
Yes. And I don't want to
Yeah.
sit here and lie.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking lie, but I'm sitting in it. I am lying because I'm sitting in it
Yeah, how
acting
about
like
that?
I'm cool. I'm lying to myself.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm sitting in a situation that I do not like.
Mhm.
I do not, the energy in there, what's being displayed, and I'm lying to myself that I'm all right. I'm just going to sit here in it. No, I'm not going to do that because God has given me such a precious gift, my peace and my joy. I don't want to disrupt that. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't want to, because words are being exchanged, I don't want to start disliking. I don't want to start being mad with you. Let's keep it at a distance where I can see you through the window. Hey,
Right.
but I don't want to know the inner workings.
Yeah.
Because I see the inner workings now. I'm starting to stay over there. I see you through the window. Hey, I do love, right? But I'm keeping you over there. I don't have to bring you right here. And we gotta, because I know the inner workings. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you.
That's
I'm gonna
so
go ahead and
good.
keep my
So good.
distance. And I don't know if it's, my mother used to say a lot of things when I was younger. I don't know if it's because of you get older, but I believe it's just the maturity and understanding who you are and being grounded and being honest in who you are, that you separate from individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Because even when you were younger, you had friends when you were in school. You had friends when you came out of school, maybe when you went to college or whatever you did. You met people, but as you matured and you changed your thought process, you changed. Some of them individuals that you went, they still in the same thing, doing the same exact thing. They're 50 years old and they still doing that same thing that we did when we were 20, and still speaking of the same thing when we was 20. And I'm like, that I don't speak as a child anymore. I'm a mature adult. You know what I mean? And age has nothing to do with it, but I'm growing and I'm maturing, and I can't sit in this because God has created this being, this vessel, and put this crazy organ in, and had put everything in that is needed. And I am not going to waste it by staying in this section right here, the chapter. Because as you read a book, you just don't stay in that one section, right? When you read a book, right, a regular book, you don't stay in that one chapter. You got to move to different chapters. You read this, okay, I'm reading that. Now I'm gonna go to the next chapter. Oh no, it's getting better. It's getting better. And so my next chapter is growing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The story it keeps going,
That's
and I
good.
keep growing in it, and it's the maturity in it. And now in that, in the growing, I'm seeing further. I see more. You understand better. Stuff gets tuned better. You hear things better. And what's so amazing, I don't want to keep rambling. It's not, and people, I always joke about my age because I'm still stuck. I've turned 50, right? Can't believe. But I'll just be joking about it. But you don't feel it or even understand it until somebody younger says something to you, like, oh, that's all, man. I ain't even realize it. Because my mind is not there. My mind is so oh my gosh. And that's in God.
Yeah.
And knowing who you are in Him, the maturity, understanding who you are, the connection that you have with Him, and going further, it's just, I wish I could get it out in words. I wish I could put it in a picture. I'm not too articulate with that situation.
We get an artist to paint while you talk.
Something so you can get it. It's so vast.
Oh man.
And understanding life itself, because when you live in truth, is God, right? God is truth, right? So when I'm in truth, I'm living life. People think life is the material item.
Yeah.
That the world says you must gain, or the titles the world says you must gain to live life, to what life is. God is life. God is truth.
Amen.
When you live in truth, and you got to be truthful to this vessel right here. When you live in truth, you live in, oh my goodness, now you see life, the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And you will go so much, you will go further. Oh man, it's just amazing. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I get excited because it's freedom. You know what I mean? You don't get caught in the cliches of what the world say.
Mhm.
It's like the line is a line of everybody standing in this line, speaking the same nonsense, the same language, marching at the same beat, right? That's the world right here. But when you see the truth and when you are living in truth, you're gonna stand over here separately. You over here in this other line. And ain't too many people in this line.
Divergent.
Yeah, the movie The Divergent, right?
Mhm.
Right. That was a good one.
Mhm.
Because God shows you the truth, but everybody's marching here and they're like, why are you over there?
Mhm.
You always would do. I was told that when I was younger. You are right, we be doing this and you always gotta be different. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't want to do that because everybody
Right.
is doing it. You understand? And
Mhm.
just because everybody is doing it doesn't make it right.
Mhm.
It doesn't make it what it's supposed to.
Mhm.
No, if it's got to be another way to this. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's got to be something else to this.
Mhm.
And when we see that and understand it, and in God, I'm talking about in God.
Mhm.
I didn't get it and I didn't understand it until now. And I'm
Yeah.
understanding more. I don't have the full understanding, but I ain't getting it more. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't know it was okay not to be
Not to be
okay.
okay. Yeah.
But
I
I'm not
learned that
staying
very
in it.
late.
And
Mhm.
when that's being said, that means you're being honest with the situation that you're
Mhm.
in and you're not lying about it. You're not lying to yourself. It's nothing to do with nobody else.
Mhm.
Self. You're lying to self. Putting on a mask is you're lying to self.
Mm.
You lying to the creation that
Mm.
God has created.
Wow.
You lying to what God has placed in you, and you're lying to that. We think, oh, no, I'm not saying a lie outside. I'm gonna lie to that. Well, no, I tell the truth. I'm honest. But are you honest to this
Mm-mm.
creation that God has created? No.
Most importantly. Oh my God.
Right. So in this, you're putting in lies.
Yes.
So what do you think is happening?
Right.
We think I'm not gonna lie to that person, but you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
So inside, you're just killing yourself because you're lying to yourself.
Yep.
And stuff is never stable. Stuff is never lined up. Oh man. Look in the mirror. Right? We gotta look at the man in the mirror and be honest. Be truthful with yourself. I'm telling you, it's so freeing. It's so freeing when you're honest with yourself.
It is.
And when you understand the situation and face the situation. And let's move from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it, deal with it. Stop running away from it or hiding it or pushing it back under the, some of us don't want to deal. We don't want to deal with anything.
Right.
But you have this part of your life.
Right.
You understand that's part of who you are.
Right. Or you find yourself trying to deal with it, but then you may be internally dealing with it. But on the outside, you telling everybody, I'm okay. No, I'm good.
But then that goes back to the lies.
Yeah,
so that's pushing it, that's suppressing it back down. So you never free from it.
Be like, nah, say it. Look, no.
I'm not good. I don't like this.
Right.
I don't like the situation I'm in, but I'm working to change it.
That's it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Watch what happens.
And it's greater than, and I know God has more for me.
Yes.
I don't like this
situation.
situation.
Watch how God changes it. But watch how, because He's going to change your processing.
But it clears it up, right? Because you're being honest.
Yes. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, it's the honesty. That's what it boils down to, be honest and stop lying. We so worried about lying to people. But we lie to ourselves every single day.
And that's most important.
It is, because if you continue to push that in your head, like, I'm good, I don't need that. No, I don't want that. I had to come to grips. I came to grips and I just realized that. Like, I'm not even excited. I think I said it Sunday about certain things. I like it, right? But if I ain't got it, I don't need it. Like, even with the car situation. I'm like, okay, we need a new car, but I don't even care what kind of car we get.
Right.
That's the thing. I don't care about the names. That's the freedom in it. Long as it get me to point A to point B and it's clean and it's running and the engine and everything works properly.
It's so freeing.
Oh my gosh. I can care less what you talk about me.
Right.
I can care less what you say.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not caught in that. It's just, oh man, it's things that I would like. Yes, that's for myself.
Yeah.
But other than, I'm like, I don't want to pay no more money for no car. That's stupid. Like, it's so much freedom in it. And now I understand being content, not being lazy or not wanting more to do more. No, it's being content and being comfortable in my skin or who I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, oh man, that feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. All right. Man can talk about me, can say you this, you that, why you got this. Hey, look, whatever. Give him the peace sign and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it feels so good. All right. I guess it came down to being honest with yourself.
That's it.
Being honest. Amen.
Amen.
All right, family. Thank you for even 30 minutes. I thought it was going to be 15 minutes.
I know, because
yes, but it feels so good when you understand it and come to the truth with it, and living in truth, and stop living for the world and live for your Father. You understand what I'm saying? It feels so good. The stress is gone. That noose that's controlling it. Now the yoke is I'm being pulled by God. I'm being controlled by Him. And moving as He say move. You know what I'm saying? And in that, it's not a strain, it's not a stress. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pull. He's guiding, allowing Him to guide. It's just so easy.
Yeah.
It's real easy, and it's real smooth. You know what I'm saying? God is amazing. All right, family. I know I went all over the place. We went all over the place. But I hope you got something out of this.
Right.
What is being said, and be honest with yourself. And it's okay not to be okay.
Yes.
But don't stay there right there. You understand what I'm saying? All right. That's it. Love you, family.
Yes.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah. Join us next week.
Same time.
Yeah. Next Wednesday, 8:15.
Yes. 8:15.
Yeah.
All right, y'all be blessed.
Love you guys.